Hello, handsome bunny. Welcome to your new home. Yeah, you're very cute.
We have to put the word thing up, like how many days since someone's been in here. You know? Oh my gosh, we should.
Hi, you're really cute. Are you enjoying? He's next.
Yep. Time for his grooming before his little show. His debut on the Bumblebee Acres talk show.
Yeah. You know, when they bring the animals on those shows and the host is always like, I don't know.
We should tell them about the Steve Harvey thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he wanted us to
Bring a silky chicken on, and all we had was an evil rooster at the time, and we totally should have done it. Imagine that evil little silky rooster, like, attacking Steve Harvey on...
He was so cute too.
It was such a cute little evil bird. It would just charge you, and it was like 2 pounds. Just like...
You getting him ready?
Yeah, I'm brushing his beautiful ear friend.
Are you makeup and hair?
Yeah, makeup and hair. Since mine is done. Well, actually, my hair's not done. I have to put it down, but... Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. He's so pretty. He's a pretty bunny. They like getting their hairs brushed. Are they having a nice snack? Yeah?
Yeah, some sugary leaves to get them going. It's like caffeine for little rabbits.
Oh no, is it?
Maple just has a lot of sugar in it. I don't think the leaves have too much, but the wood does. That's why you can't like give it to rabbits to chew on the wood, because
It'll give them diabetes.
it doesn't give them diabetes. It just makes their blood sugar go crazy.
Little tiny sweetheart.
He's so relaxed. Is he? I'm filming.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, he's just so chill getting it done. That's why I think
His first mama took good care of him.
Very good care of them, brushing them.
Oh, wow. Give him a kiss.
Right on his little cheek.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
He's
you have
so
beautiful
cute.
coat.
He's so sweet.
Oh.
Ah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I just turned. And that shocked you? Don't worry.
Picture of us and the rabbit, babe. It's for, you can show your picture later.
I'm filming.
Rabbit.
You're going on the podcast. Whatever, Alberto. Whatever, Alberto. Hello, little rabbit. Hello, little bunny. All right. Hi. Hi. Hello. Welcome to Caught in the Wool episode
62.
Are you sure? Okay. I'm looking. Is it 62? Yeah, it is 62. You're right. For some reason, I thought maybe last one was 62. I don't know. In my head, I thought we did another one. that we didn't
Well, I
actually
can
do.
never remember numbers, so, you know, I totally understand.
Oh, you scoot over a little.
Scoot over where? This way?
Yeah.
We don't want to cuddle?
No.
Darn it. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm fine with
Whatever.
cuddling,
Whatever.
but... Okay, welcome to episode 62. And
Yeah. If you don't know us, Samby, Senby, and we're at Bumblebee Acres Farm, where we have yarn and sheep and goats and rabbits. Lots of rabbits, actually, now, because we got 4 at RHINEBECK.
No, we're not talking about that yet.
Why?
We're gonna talk about our haul, and then we're gonna take stuff out of the bag, and then
And
we're
then
gonna
take the
pretend that a rabbit's
Oh.
coming out of the bag.
Well, darn it, I messed
I
up.
forgot to tell you. Imagine we did that and it was cute.
I'm sorry.
No, that's my fault. I didn't tell you. I'm like, no, we want it to be a surprise. Like, we got all these things at RHINEBECK. Should we start over? Would that be cuter? If we were like, so we got
That rabbit's
this.
booking it around.
Yeah, he's running. He's running around.
I just did milky English breakfast for you, and no honey.
Thank you.
Because I figured you didn't want any sugar.
Thank you for getting me tea. I appreciate it.
Of course. And I give you the Happy Sheep mug because I thought maybe you needed that.
Oh yeah, this is one of the mugs that we got from, what is it? It's Green
Bridge?
I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's Greenbridge Pottery from Maryland Sheep and Wool. And we really like these potbelly type mugs. We have a lot of them from...
Yeah, we bought a lot from her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We bought a lot of mugs. But
I think we bought, what, 5? Yeah.
Something like that.
5 of them?
They stay so much. They stay so much warmer.
Yeah.
Like for a long time. In fact, it's almost annoying because then it takes so long for you to be able to
drink it.
No, yeah.
But it's also nice because they also spill a lot less, so you can bring it around with you because it kind of like closes it in.
Yeah.
You know, so I can take it from the studio to the house.
Yeah.
Very easy. But yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't sit back.
Who cares? We're lazy. It's been a time, okay? We went to RHINEBECK.
We went to RHINEBECK, you guys. Okay, so everybody who came to RHINEBECK, thank you.
That was a heart.
You. I love that. Thank you so much. I know, I wish we had like effects. We need a video editor. I don't want to do it.
I'm gonna hire Alberto to do it. And by hire, I mean I'm just gonna cook him more food normally as I would have, and he's just, you know, does it.
I love that. I love that.
Like, do you want to make a trade? I'll do your laundry. Will you video edit this?
I mean, like,
his laundry goes with mine
the farm,
anyways.
basically. Her boyfriend Alberto's basically joined the farm, so he is helping with advents and everything. He's twisting so many yarns, repping stuff. No, we're not doing that. Here's your little Nerk Shreddy.
This is my little spunky Nerk Shreddy. He really wants a girlfriend. You know, I hate to say that, but it's just fact.
Guess what? We got rabbits! Okay, this podcast is so chaotic right now, but...
It's like, guess what? We got rabbits, but we never started it over.
We did
I feel like we're just sitting here as we normally would, and like, just chit-chatting, and they're just having to witness.
I basically feel like that as well. I'm like, I am so unprepared for this podcast in so many ways. Like, I did not prep for it, but I think people enjoy. Oh, look at him sitting there, so nurtured ready.
I know, and it looks like
Oh, no! Let go of your brother's wool. You got wool ripped out of you? I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry, baby. Your brother ripped out your fur. Poor thing. So, basically,
a couple booths down were these 2 bucks. These 2 spunky, really freaking cute little bucks. And, if you don't know, we used to have, like, what, a little over 40, a little under 40 English Angoras steadily for a few years because
yeah, I think a little I don't think we ever got over 35, really, 36. I think that's as many cages as we had, so, but we've had bunnies since, well, the first bunnies that we got, I got mine when I was 5 or 6. Her name was Sweetie, and she was a Jersey Woolly. And then Sen was like 2 or 2? Yeah, you must have been like 2 or 3. And she wanted a bunny as well. So we went to a lady who, I think it was the one who sold us the rabbit, was it? Or was it her friend?
I don't know. It was like a little mini Rex. Like a little chocolatey one.
We went to her house because we got this bunny at the fair. Yeah, do you like when I'm talking?
This one's posing for the camera. Like,
and this one just listening to me. Yeah, I just tell you a story. And so we got Sweetie, and then we got Cupcake.
Yeah, Cupcake.
Cupcake was a little chocolate mini Rex, and oh my gosh, she was so cute. She had some injury, something wrong with her, and the lady was just gonna put this little rabbit outside, this little baby rabbit outside. I mean, not like an infant rabbit, like she was weaned, because she was like, well, I can't like do anything with her at this point. So we had those 2 girls, and they lived together in a little hutch, and we had those for a few years.
Until Cupcake decided she was going to break out and ran away because she heard she could live in the wild, and she never forgot that. She needed to find her wild boyfriend.
She always wanted to live in the wild.
She was
which
like,
is so weird.
it was really weird and kind of like sad as a child because like my rabbit just kept running away.
Yeah, because it wasn't once and then we never found her again. This rabbit would somehow get out of that hutch. I don't even remember
There
how
wasn't
she did
even
it.
a hole in the hutch.
It was
So
like,
she was like squeezing somehow through the door that it would part like, you know, like this much maybe.
like maybe she just
from
like
the
forced
latch.
her little body through there, but she would escape regularly and we would have to go and find Cupcake. But one day we could not find Cupcake again.
And then Cupcake, you know, started her little colony and, you know.
We would see her in the distance every once in a while, but she was like, I'm a wild rabbit and I'm not living in this hutch.
Yeah, because we had a large property that wasn't fenced in at that time, but our house was really far away from the road. So she would just live, like, you know, on our property and, like, the trees and the bushes and everything. So I didn't ever feel like she was, like, in danger because we didn't really have any predators or anything either where we
Yeah,
lived.
not too bad. We had a few hawks.
But there were so many
but
trees.
We had a bunch
It was
of
like-
wild rabbits, so I don't know. I think she just went and joined the wild rabbits. But anyways, yeah. We, at like, when I was 6, we had that. Then when I was 8, we got some more Jersey Woolies, and we decided we were gonna, I had joined 4-H. You were too young for 4-H yet. But we decided we were gonna have some show bunnies. Some show bunnies. He is like looking so intently at me.
I
Like,
know,
I don't know if you
they're
guys
very
can see, but
weird.
he's just sitting here. He's just sitting here listening. Yeah,
They're a little
he's sitting here
strange. They're
listening.
very, like, aware little rabbits, you know? Like, they were clearly very handled because when you talk to them, they're like,
A lot of times when you get rabbits, like, you know, production type rabbits of any sort, English Angoras and other Angoras are supposed to be super well, like sweet and kind like this and cuddly. But a lot of times people don't handle them as much.
yeah.
Like the breeders don't. And these guys were born on February 28th. So they're not quite a year old, but they're definitely adults as far as bunny rabbits go. Yes, you are. They're full brothers. He is I think he's a blue chinchilla.
Yeah, he's got a very peculiar color.
And he's a blue harlequin.
Yeah.
As you can see, a harlequin is kind of, well, you can Google what a harlequin bunny is. And it's kind of hard to see when they're so fluffy because their hair kind of like mutes out as it grows. But half of his face is gold and the other half is blue. And he kind of has a checkerboard pattern on him.
Yeah.
And chinchillas and agoutis kind of have like ticking and rings of color, and they look a little bit like wild rabbits, but they come in so many different shades. Anyways, we're getting off topic. We got some Jersey Woolies. Then we saw English Angoras at the fair. And then my mom was like, I want English Angoras. So we, you know, had some chickens at the time. We went to a swap, I think it is, like a small animal bird swap. You know, they
Yeah.
have chickens and things there. And there was a lady with English Angoras, and that's where we got Princey. He was our first English Angora. Yes.
He was
He's
so
very
sweet.
He was fawn. He was like fawn is like a tawny color, and
They're like a soft gold.
I would bring him in the house every day. Where we lived, we had a big bay like picture window, and I would put him on the bench in front of it, and I would brush him out. Yes, it's true. I would do that. I would brush him out. And then we got Easter Lily, and she was a ruby-eyed white, so that's white with the pink eyes, and she was so sweet.
We love those. A lot of people think they look scary or like, you know, Bunnicula, like those books. But
They're
the
so
ruby-eyed
sweet.
white are so sweet.
And they're so cute. And when I was a little kid, I thought that they were kind of creepy, but then I ended up, like, they're one of my favorite colors.
They
just
always
so
have such a
pretty.
good temperament, the white ones, for some reason, too. Like, they're always very, like, docile and, like,
Yeah, they are.
fluffy. They usually have, like, a really good coat on them, too.
I wonder if it's because since they're like albino, they're more of a like, you know, they've been domesticated for so much longer, whereas colors like these, like,
A
well,
little
that one-
more wild, and that's why he has some spunk to him, you know?
he
Look
is
at his little
very
foot. Like,
spunky.
the heck?
He's kind of the exact color of Thumper from
I know,
Bambi.
right? That's why I keep, like, thinking Thumper, Merlin, Mythanger.
Yeah, I know, he's so cute. We had kind of like announced their names on Patreon, but then we're like, oh, but there's so many names that suit you. There's so many names.
Also, you can't really like name a rabbit and have them like really listen to it unless, you know, it's like your pet rabbit and you hang out with it constantly.
Yes,
So
it's true.
they'll probably end up with multiple names, you know? And we really like nicknames in our house, so.
Yeah, so we'll probably just have a billion names. Yeah. And now we have to redo the rabbitry, but oh my gosh.
It's been well needed anyways. We've always kind of wanted to have like larger like cage runs for the rabbits so they kind of live more in like a bigger space.
Pretty.
And not have so much of the drop pans, but more like a drop to the floor type of situation. Kind of like outdoor rabbit hutches, but inside and like more
Show your cute little face.
climate controlled.
He just wants to look at me.
So we got these two, and then we were like, well, we need some girls. So then we got two little girls, and they're not here right now because, well, we didn't want to have a little accident.
Yeah, they're too young to have babies. So we still have a couple of Angoras from our old lines because we were big into showing and we had a lot of wool we were collecting, and you know, we'd been raising them for a long time, and we were actually internationally known. We had people all over the world getting our bunnies.
We send our rabbits to what, Alaska, Hawaii?
Yeah, we had people in Saudi Arabia wanting them, but we couldn't ship
can't
them
ship them there.
internationally like that. But we were very well known in the bunny world.
We
for
were
a
actually
while.
#1 Google search when you look up English Angora rabbits. Bumblebee Acres Farm was the top search.
Yeah, for over a decade.
Yep.
So we
We were pretty
I know
popular with
it's
it.
It's true. He's like, what are you talking about?
But yeah, Sam and I kind of have been missing the little rabbits and Baby Bee as well. So
And Queen Bee. Queen
and
Bee
Queen
loves
Bee, of
the
course.
bunnies.
So we decided we'll start like a little more wool, you know, temperament quality type of rabbitry instead of so much showing, because there's so many diseases out there now. But so we'll just have a little closed rabbitry with little babies sometimes.
Yeah, I
Fun
like that.
colors.
Yeah, that will.
You know.
We will be placing in fiber and like pet homes and maybe some other home.
Maybe
some
show
other-
homes.
What
You
do
know,
you want from me?
rabbits
You
are
so
really good for,
cute.
you know, kids that are starting off with 4-H and stuff too, because they're easy to show. You know, you don't need to like walk the dog around. You know, you kind of just put them on a table and the judge evaluates them, and then you go.
Yeah, exactly. And they're such a good fiber like animal to have. And yes, rabbits are a little stinky. The boys especially. The girls not as bad, but I mean, you can litter box train them. They're very smart. They're very smart. Yeah. Oh, I know. Did you?
And yeah, the boys are usually only
Ollie
really
out here.
stinky if you also have girls around. You know,
Yeah,
because then they get a little like, you know, spunky and everything. But yeah, they're fun. They're something we've always really loved to have, and we've kind of been missing.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Yes.
little knots and your little
Well,
toes.
Queen Bee saw these a couple booths down from us. The Friday when we had set up Thursday. We almost always set up Thursday. Because we have such a big booth.
Yeah, we
and-
don't like to be in the way of other people when they're trying to use the door, because we're right by the door.
Mhm.
So we kind of like take up that area for a little bit, and it can be annoying for other vendors, which is totally, everybody wants to get in there and get it done as fast as they can.
Yes. So we set up that day, and hardly anybody else is there. So we had a few things we had to do last minute on Friday, and we figured it was so beautiful. We decided we would walk around and see what was going on. So that was our shopping day. We didn't walk around any of the other days, which is kind of a shame, and I'm kind of regretting it just because not everyone was set up on Friday, like early, I think it was before noon we started walking around.
It was pretty early. We got there early in the day because we had to set up our internet. And then it ended up just being a bunny buying day.
Yes,
And some other things. We got some other things.
I was busy doing stuff, and Queen Bee kept saying to me, she's like, come here, I need you to look at these rabbits, and I was like, okay, I'll go look at the rabbits. For years, you guys, I have wanted to bring bunnies home. For years. And every year, Queen Bee and Sen Bee are like, no, we're not getting more rabbits. I don't know what happened. I let Queen Bee go and Sen Bee go, and then they saw the rabbits, and they said, oh, do you Should we get them? Should we get them?
It is so
look at
funny.
them. Should
okay?
we get them?
It was really hilarious
Should we get
because
them?
Mom was like, you just want to, like, she was just showing me something cute, you know?
Mhm.
And I went over there and I was like, oh my gosh, should we get them? Like, that's like one of the first things I said.
No way.
Yes. And Mom was kind of like, I mean, I don't really know, you know, we have to like set up the whole new rabbitry and everything, which we kind of wanted to do anyways for the rabbits that we still have.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I was like, yeah, but they're so cute, and like, you know, we can have rabbits again, blah blah blah. And she's like, okay, like, let's show Sam and see what Sam thinks. And I seriously, with how Mom was acting, I thought it was like a no-go. Like, I thought maybe one. And then they came back like not even 5 minutes later, and yeah, we're getting both.
Oh yeah, well I went over there and she's like, should we get one? And I'm looking at both of their colors because one of the things that we had, and now there are other people who have pages, but I'm gonna put our page back on, is they have, we had an Angora colors page, and we had documented from like newborn to adult all of, well, a good large amount of all of the English Angora
Yeah,
colors.
like it was very thorough, more thorough than a lot of them are now, because you can only really tell an English Angora's or any Angora's color when they're newborn.
Yeah, and their little face.
Yeah.
When they're an adult, because they have so little guard hair, and that's where they keep most of their color, so you can just see a little bit on the face. But my mom had always wanted Harlequins, and I think we got one once. Did we?
Yeah, we had Harlequins near the end of our
Yeah.
thing, and then we got those one red rabbits, and then
Yeah, and then we had
a coccidia outbreak.
and we didn't know what it was at the time because we didn't know rabbits could get coccidia. I mean, there's not a lot of information on rabbit illnesses and things like that, and a lot of vets won't handle rabbits, so we were losing, and this was after years and years of raising rabbits, we were losing whole litters of like 6 to 8 week old rabbits, which is normal for coccidia. It's when they get weaned that
Yeah.
they get it. They would just get like really bloated stomachs, kind of like really loose stool, and then they would just die. And
it was really traumatizing, and that's why we stopped, because I mean, we don't eat any of our animals. You know, when our animal dies, it's because it was sick or it's old.
It was so sad. There were so many cute little rabbits. There was this, one of the last litters was one of the most beautiful, like, as far as wool, as far as coloring, as far as personality, they were perfect, and they all died, and one after the other. It was awful. Anyways, not to make you too sad, but now we know it's coccidia and we know how to treat it. It's not that bad. It's something that almost
it's like 2 doses of antibiotics, and then they're better.
Yeah, and then they're better. So yeah, so we're not so upset about that.
There's hope in the future.
There's
you know,
hope,
it's
and
silver lining.
that's part
like
of
a terrible thing, like, because
yeah.
it bothered us for a
was-
long time. That's why Mom and I never wanted to get more.
Oh yeah, no.
Because if we got Angoras again, we would want to have babies. Because the best thing about Angoras is raising them.
they're such cute little babies.
Like, look at it. It's so like, oh, it's so like,
getting-
it's like a
yeah.
little, it's like a little fuzzy little teddy bear.
And these guys are so
Until it bites
sweet.
you out of like frustration, like, stop snuggling me like that. Not hard, but it's
They-
like, stop it.
They are incredibly sweet. Like, I've had sweet Angoras. I have never had any.
They're like little puppies right now, but like better.
They're
Look at his
so-
arms.
They're so curious too, like hopping around. Like he's very territorial. So bunny rabbits, when they want to mark their territory, they'll spray, but that's more of like a warning, like bossy type. But what they really mostly do is they'll rub their little chin on something. They'll go around. They'll go like.
Yeah, they'll
on
like
things.
scent it, you know. Like,
And I didn't get it on film, but he was over by the flowers, and our flowers are still blooming, and he's sniffing each one, and then he rubs his chin on it, and then he sniffs another one, and he rubs his chin on
it's
it.
like,
and I'm
that's mine. Nobody can touch it.
He loves the flowers.
Don't eat it.
He knew that they're not edible. Usually rabbits are really smart about that sort of thing. Like,
All livestock is. It's really interesting.
yeah, they'll be like, oh, be careful because that's poisonous, but most of them,
Like,
I don't know, they can smell it. They know.
avoid that milkweed and everything out there, you know. It'll be like the one plant standing they don't touch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But,
Because, yeah, about milkweed, oh yeah, it saves the butterflies, but it's highly toxic to all wildlife and highly invasive. So once you cut it to get rid of it, it creates 10 more underground to come up. I'm just letting you know.
yeah, it's...
Because if you have like bunnies or anything, or like sheep or goats or anything, you don't want to have anything like milkweed in your pastures. Just so you have something to look forward to.
No, so after we got these guys, we put them in the booth, and then we went on a hunt. We were like, there's got to be someone with girls, because these were the only 2 bunnies that the lady down the way from us, and I think it's Short Tails Farm, something is hers. And
yeah, shoot, we should, before you post this, we can look and
I'll put it in the description where we got them from. The other one is Circle S Rabbitry from, I think they are from,
I feel like I'm drinking a jar of milk. It's tea.
I think they might be from New Jersey. I'm not entirely sure. But the other one I think is from Long Island. Anyways, we decided we needed to find some girls. If, you know, God wanted us to have girl bunnies, maybe there would be some girl bunnies. And we looked all around, and then we found the people who were setting up the girl bunnies. And they had their phone number on their booth. They had already locked up. And
it wasn't even on their booth. They literally had like left like their like some sort of card or something on their checkout stand upside down. So it wasn't really so we like we're supposed to call them or anything.
Oh yeah, we
were like,
we
oh,
kind
what
of
does that
like
say?
grabbed the card, called them, and said, hey, are you still at the fairgrounds? We would like, do you have any does or any of those rabbits in your booth, girls? Like, we'd like to look at them. They had 2 girls. We didn't bring them out today because they, like, again, like Sarah said, we don't want them. These 2 might start fighting, and
they all get a little bit crazy, you know? They get Twitter-pated.
Yeah, they get highly Twitter-pated. So we didn't want to deal with that. The girls
Look at that beautiful crimp. We didn't even look at that.
Yeah, no, beautiful. They're really nice rabbits. They're really nice.
They're
like, they're
sorry to
good quality.
interrupt you, but I was just like looking at his coat, and he's got like this really nice little crimp in there.
But I took a ton of a vlog for this video, and I think I'm just gonna tack it on to the end.
Yeah,
all the vlog clips that I took of the weekend. So I'm just gonna put those at the end of the video. So if you want to skip ahead, I'll put chapters in to what point that is in the bottom, and you can skip ahead to see our weekend, the parts that I filmed. But the 2 girls, we haven't decided on names for them. They are sisters as well, and one is a Harlequin. She's a black Harlequin, so she's a little more darker tan, and he's a little more dilute, like a dilute color, like you'd say. And then she has black and darker tan, and then a little white dot on her nose. And her sister, we have no idea what color she is, but we think maybe a broken ermine. I have no idea. They're not showable colors, but we
the only one showable is him.
Yeah, the only colors we really like, or not colors, the only thing we really care about right now is having sweet, healthy, good type, nice wool bunny rabbits. And we're not going to show anyway, just because you can get illnesses and it's not worth it anymore.
And a lot of the cool colors you can't show, and it's like, that's a cool wool color, you know? It makes a beautiful pet. Like, it has great, you know, bone, wool type, everything. You just can't show that color for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Which is really stupid for Angoras, because they're shown like color and then white. They don't have color categories.
It's true.
It's just white or colored, and then that's it.
And it's so hard to tell their colors anyway that most of the time the judge is like you could probably put a lot of them up there. Not one that's like clearly like a 2-color rabbit like him, but you could put a lot of the unshowables up there, and they would pass anyway.
Yeah. So showing them is just kind of silly, you know? It's just, it's fun for when you're young, I feel like, for sure. But as I'm older now, it's just kind of like, not
to judge anybody who wants to show and like showing. No. It's just, it's too much risk. That's why we don't show our sheep.
We did it for what, 10 years?
Longer. We did it from like
12, 15 years of our lives. So no wonder we're tired of it. You know, we've been there, done that. We're just like, we just want to have fun, pretty bunnies. Yeah.
I mean, we just, you know, I don't need to have champion rabbits. I want to have sweet, healthy bunny rabbits. Yeah.
I like it.
But we found the little girls, and we took them back to the booth, And unfortunately, one of them had fleas.
Which happens.
She did not have like an infestation, but that's one of the reasons we're not doing shows, because anytime you take your animals off your property, they're going to get something. And I called, we didn't know until the last day of RHINEBECK, and she was clipping them down because they were in their full coats. You'll see some videos of them in their full coats, but we were like, in the car, they're going to be so uncomfortable. They can't move as easily. Like, these guys are not in their full coat.
Yeah,
I guess I should explain that.
They're like have like what, an inch and a half?
Yeah,
or something.
and their wool can grow 6 to 8 inches. So, but usually that's their first coat, like when they're babies to full grown. So those girls probably could have kept their coat on for another 2 more months, but you only need it to be like 3.5 inches to spin it well. So yeah, that's when we normally trim them. They release every 3 to 4 months usually, and that's when they just kind of like the English Angoras alone. So this is all English Angora information. The other Angoras are a little different. Yeah, you're so cute. And they'll just release it all at once, and then you can pluck them. Well, it's called plucking, but it isn't technically like you're pulling it out. It's already...
It's just shedding out, you know?
Yeah.
It's like when your dog has like those tufts coming out,
Yeah.
and you just, like, they just fall out, you know?
Yeah.
But then your rabbit has like skin, and it always looks really funny, and it's just, we just don't do that. We clip them.
we clip them. We use scissors and we just clip them
I don't
down.
need a little skin naked mole rabbit
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, are you upset about your brother? Yeah. He's like, I want to
He
sniff
says,
him.
"This
I
is
want to
my
dominate
house."
him. So we also got, so we went crazy. That was our main RHINEBECK haul. And then we also got, you want to hand me the soaps?
I'm gonna put him in his little house, and that one can hop shout.
Okay. Yeah, we put them down for now. That one
If
is
you want to
naughty.
put yours
He was getting a little too excited, and we're worried that he might try to jump off the deck. But I don't think...
show the other things, you know?
Yeah, I don't think he will be super bad.
He's much more chill, you know? He's not as spunky.
Yeah.
The other one is very spunky.
He's so cute, and there's a lot of nice little maple leaves for him to eat.
He's
out
got a
here.
like a whitish patch on his back end, and I wonder if he is literally broken in some way.
They could be.
I don't know.
You don't know unless you see them as a baby.
Yeah, like it's difficult. Anyways, so you want to talk about what do you want to talk about first? What are you talking about first?
Soap. We were going through the barns to just see. We went to Lyric Hill Farm, and the lady there, I'm forgetting her name now, but
oh my gosh, you asked it like twice too.
I asked it twice.
We tried to remember, and
I'm horrible at it, but lyrichillfarm.com. She makes felted soap with super soft merino.
Let me open one out.
And oh my goodness, like, yeah, I'm gonna take these out. So I got one for my boyfriend loves soap. Tim loves soap. So, and they're so pretty. So she wet felts the soap as you normally
I'm
would.
gonna literally try and do this.
And then she needle felts little designs.
Cover your face so then I can
Oh yeah.
focus on it.
Needle felts little designs on them. So we got this one for Queen Bee, and she's probably just gonna use it as like a room sachet type of thing. But the artist said that when you use them in the shower, it actually you end up with like a little charm at the end, like a little ornament. But we don't know if we want to risk it with them because
They're so cute. They're so cute.
And they smell really good. So
they work great as like a little sachet in your like, you know, knitting drawer or something, you know,
yeah,
of your knitwear.
Exactly, because it's gonna, anything that's like scented with essential oils, typically things like malts do not like. So
I don't know what you got on there, but
I don't know what got on there either.
it's dirty.
They got a little dirt on there.
Dirty and gross.
Yeah, this one's got a little bit of it too.
I don't know. You know, you never know. It's probably like some sort of coffee or something.
Yeah, it does look like coffee beans. It could
Right?
be.
Like cool coffee grounds.
Yeah.
I know we have this a lot.
And then we stopped by Dragonfly Fibers booth, and they had last year real raccoon fur pom-poms. And
listen, I love raccoons. I don't condone the hunting of them, but come on.
Well,
They're
whatever.
they pass away naturally in my eyes.
But these are so
I didn't realize we got two
beautiful.
of these two.
Oh no, we got two?
Which,
Oh,
that's not a bad thing, because
they're so cool. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty.
I'm just pulling them all out.
Yeah. There's this cute little fluffy pink one. I didn't know we got this fluffy pink one.
Yeah, Mom loved it. It reminded her of a little pygmy puff.
Oh, it does look like a little pygmy puff, but look at the color variation on this blue. Oh, this
like
one.
these two.
Oh, they're so soft and pretty. And something about real fur, it just has a bounce and a life to it that just is, you can't get with the faux fur ones. All my faux fur ones
so
start
soft.
looking ratty too soon.
Well, they
but-
feel so plasticky, you know?
But I got another one. Yeah, we got a huge haul. But it's so hard finding real fur pom-poms. I would like to carry some in our shop, but I don't
Oh, I
know
have to sneeze.
where to get them from. Bless you. I mean, maybe we can dye them.
They probably do dye them.
But I got one for my Hey Bud
I'm
beanie.
obsessed with this.
And it's like the perfect shade. It matches like so cute.
It literally is perfect for it, because you know how you got the one with the ticking?
Mm-hmm.
It like matches the tweed.
Yeah,
perfectly.
that's why I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. It's perfect.
And these are like the little snap kind, and I don't know if other people have found, but the snap is too tight to fit through like a DK or a worsted type hat, and those are the only hats I make.
Yeah, we couldn't get it through, so these are actually being held on by little light bulb stitch markers right now.
One on either side.
Yeah, because we could not get it.
Well, I love that
whatever.
they're interchangeable. You know what I mean, with the little button, but it's also like nurch.
The button is not deep enough to...
This is a pretty bag.
Well,
Look at the pretty dragonfly.
I know. We got lucky because I think they only give this to like the first few people who
Well,
shop.
we were probably
And
their
we
very
were
first
like
customer.
the first people. And then we forgot because they weren't ready to sell on Friday.
I'm keeping
which-
this one for me.
That's fine. They weren't ready to sell on Friday, so we had to they said that they'd hold it for us and we would come back, but since we didn't get to go around again on any of the other days, so almost all the footage I'm putting in as far as looking around and looking at sheep and stuff, that was all Friday.
Yeah.
They ended up bringing it on Sunday. I was sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to go and get our pom-poms. And then one of the employees came by and he was like, hey, I brought your pom-poms and figured you were just too busy. And we were like, thank you, and paid him.
I didn't know.
And all
That's
of
so
that
nice.
stuff. Yeah.
That's so nice.
So
Thank God.
nice, seriously. So they're awesome. We have our bags of wool because
Yeah, I clipped.
yeah, and I will put in video of Sarah clipping in the booth, Senby, I should say.
But yeah, I just cut their wool off, you know?
Yeah.
It had to
Oh
be
my
done. I wonder if there's fleas in there. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, I've never had a rabbit with fleas.
We haven't. But
And it can just happen from the hay, you know,
from,
you put
from the grass, if they put the cage on the grass for a second as they were unloading, literally, fleas can just hop on.
especially in the fall leaves and everything.
This is the time of year that fleas are really, really bad. So we've never dealt with that before. So we had to go all over the place because Rhinebeck is so remote. There are like no stores.
It's very weird, especially farm stores, even though there's like, or like pet stores. There's like the one in Rhinebeck that does like, you know, cutesy like collars and like little fancy treats. But there's nowhere to get
That's like
like,
mostly dogs. I don't even think they have much cat stuff in there.
yeah, and it's like, where are the other people going? You gotta drive for like 40 minutes to go to get
Yeah, so that's
feed
what we
for
did.
your other obscure pet. It's a cat.
They had some stuff in Tops, but like you need a special type of only rabbits can only tolerate a certain type of like anti-parasite medication. So we had to go get that on Monday. But the festival itself, the unload, the setup, Senby got a concussion. I forgot to
I
mention
don't even
that.
want to talk about that.
We don't want to talk about it. It was an accident. Something fell from the trailer.
On the back of
But
my
that
head.
made it very fun. And then she had a migraine on Sunday, so she stayed in for part of Sunday
Oh
morning.
my god, it's a giant wasp.
Oh no!
The rabbit tipped it over. Oh, really?
Sorry,
She just
That's
killed
a yellow
him.
Jacket. They live under our freaking. Well, I don't want it to sting the
Careful,
rabbit.
you know, when the other ones see that you killed one, they all come and they attack. So you know that, right? They're like,
No. Let them come.
no.
Oh, get them all. Oh, you leave your brother alone.
They're like little tiny, like, naughty boys, you know? Like little boys that are naughty.
Yeah, they're naughty. He's gonna get revenge for him ripping out this clump of his fur. Well,
Naughty. That's how the Australians say it.
it wasn't like they
Naughty.
were actually fighting. His brother was trying to breed him. To either show dominance or because he was confused.
Probably confused. They don't seem very bright.
And yeah, to hold on, they grab a mouthful of fur, and I guess when I pulled him off, he took the fur with him.
Oh my gosh.
He's
Okay.
raising rabbits.
Terrible.
But as far as the festival, it was really wonderful. It was a beautiful, beautiful, stunning weekend.
Yeah, the fall
don't
leaves were
know.
pretty. I mean, there was a really good turnout. Like, it was a good show. The Brussels sprouts, delicious. The pie, I asked them to heat it up and they said they couldn't, and they literally can, and so they wouldn't heat up my pie for me. So I had to eat cold apple pie with ice cream. It's fine,
Was that
you know?
the same time when I had the apple pie? Because mine
No.
didn't have ice cream with it.
You had it in the morning
Oh, when they did heat it up?
when they would heat it up. And then I came and it was like 30 minutes to close or something, and I guess they wouldn't heat it up anymore.
The
I
apple
don't-
pie was okay, but honestly, like, they gave us such weird... They were so weird on Sunday that when we wanted the pie, that, I don't know.
Food
For the
vendors are always
price-
strange.
For the price, I don't know if I would get the pie again. But the Brussels sprouts, oh my goodness, the Brussels sprouts. I ate so many Brussels sprouts on Sunday that I did not feel well afterwards.
Well, they gave you
I
a
was, like,
huge
nauseous.
serving. Like, we got 2. There were 4 of us there.
I think they're $14 each. So, I mean, they should be a big serving of Brussels sprouts. That's like almost a whole bag of Brussels sprouts you get
Yeah,
in like
it's
one serving. And then what was that like sauce they put on top? It was like,
It was some type of, like, it wasn't like a ranch.
it was some type of aioli, I think.
Yeah, it was like some type of, like, garlicky aioli type of thing. Which
Yeah.
I actually have that in the fridge, garlic aioli, and I might just, put that on some.
Garlic aioli and fries is like really good.
If it makes you feel good, Alberto's in there making bread.
Thank goodness.
He's baking my
Thank
bread for me.
God.
So now we
Thank
can have a
God.
snack.
Yeah. And then what else? It's like really hard to talk about RHINEBECK because so much happened. We were so last minute setting everything up.
It was like a whirlwind, honestly.
Setting everything up to leave, that like by the time we got there, the show just flew by. In years past, I feel like I have been like, I need to get out of the booth. I need to go take a break. And I didn't even feel that this year. I feel like I just had a really good time and the days just flew by.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, Saturday alone, I was like, it's gotta be only like 11 o'clock. I look at my phone and it's 2. And I'm like, what? Like, that's how fast it went.
No, it seriously was going by so fast, and I thought it went until 6, and then somebody was like, people were in our booth like just chatting with us on Saturday, and I'm like looking at the time and it's like 4:55, and I'm like, oh, it sucks, it's gonna be over like in an hour, and they were like, in an hour? It's over in 5 minutes. And I'm like, what are you still doing in my booth? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, but I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, how are you gonna get out of here in 5 minutes? Like,
No, with the traffic, sheesh, it was really bad this year, the traffic.
I forgot I brought this
What do you
up.
think of that?
Okay, so we should probably talk now. Oh, also, thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to everybody who supported us. It was such a good festival because of you guys.
Oh yeah, I mean, the best part is actually meeting and talking to people, and the best way to do that is to do it through customers, in my opinion, because you can't talk to people when you're walking around.
No.
Like, imagine
No,
just
it's
stopping
really
some
nice
random
having
person and be
you
like,
here.
hey, are you having fun?
It
The
sucks.
frick?
It sucks not getting to go on the hill because I feel like a lot of people that I did want to see, like other podcasters and businesses that we're friends with and we talk with online, they stay mostly like on the hill and then maybe look around a little bit. And if they stopped by the booth, I don't even know because we were so busy. So unless people stopped by the booth and then like specifically said hi.
We don't know that you were there.
So if you did,
It's
thanks for
like-
stopping by.
There's too much going on.
Yeah. Jen from Synaptic Stitches, who designed a beautiful sweater with our Lux Fox sock, stopped by, and we chatted a bunch on Sunday. And then Tristan from Dragon Horde Yarn and her mom, Christy, from Yarn Cafe Creation, stopped by on Sunday, and we had like a great little chat, and that was really nice. We didn't go to any fringe events on Friday because we bought a bunch of rabbits, and then I feel like weird calling them fringe events, but somebody else called them fringe events, so I guess it just kind of caught on in my head.
Well, they're on the fringes. I mean, not in a bad way. They just, you know, they're... What else are you going to call them?
No, I agree.
You know, the other yarn shows? Yeah. Like, that seems like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, they're also different because they're, like, you know, all time slotted, so you have to, like, get your tickets for a time slot and go, but...
And it's also very small maker as well. Like, you're seeing a lot of small, very, like, you know.
Don't shame them. Some of them are bigger business.
Oh, no, I don't mean like that. I mean, like, it's not... They can't have as many people in there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you got small, like...
Yes.
A lot of the people there have less quantity of stuff, too, which is totally respectable. It's like those little wool shows that we used to do, you know? They're fun for that because you can kind of, like, have a more one-on-one experience. Whereas RHINEBECK is, like, kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if we sold half of the booth. What do you think? Do you think we sold about half of the booth? Yeah.
Yeah or no? Yes?
Yeah.
Well, then we must have brought like 4,000 or 5,000 skeins of yarn.
I don't know. I don't count.
We brought a lot of yarn, but we sold a lot of yarn. So
crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And we are going to be releasing the Princess collection and the Galaxy collection next Friday. So we didn't bring any of this
I have actually socks.
Well, you showed them.
I didn't show Mom's
last time,
which is the what is it called? The Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like a blend between the Mos Eisley Cantina from Star Wars and also it has a little bit more color and pizzazz from the Oga Cantina that's actually in Orlando, because we went in January.
But yeah, she's doing the leg warmer socks, so you can see that they're kind of doing the striping.
It's so cool. Yeah, she's doing the leg warmer socks, which is the new pattern Sunbee released.
Finally.
I cannot wait to cast it on. And she's doing it in the Coquette sock.
Yeah, it's US 1.
Needles. Yes.
Diecraft.
Diecraft ones is what she's using.
And she's using one of our newer bags.
Are you having fun? I'm just running all around. Oh,
this is how I like to do the bags.
What does that remind me of?
It reminds me of like a little hex bag, like a little like witchy like little sock.
It does kind of.
Little sock sack thing.
That's really cute. I love that.
Doesn't that look so cute doing it? And then you can see like the fun because she usually does like a shimmery, glittery thing on the inside.
Yeah, she does really like Hannah Lou. These are Hannah Lou design bags that we carry in limited quantities with most of our releases.
Just like this one.
Any in next week's, but we're going to be doing another Christmas winter yarn update, and we will be doing some bags with that.
That's just so cute.
It is cute. Like that. So show your Mulan socks.
So yeah, I have the little rainbow.
You might have to go lean up closer. I'm just gonna sit back.
And it's kind of doing a little circle thing. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm also doing it in Coquette. I think I said that in the last one, but I'm excited to do it and not have to change the color for the heel or toe. Oh my gosh. I love to do that. A lot of my patterns have it because it makes the sock for me. But sometimes I'm just so lazy.
I think it'll look really cool without having to do that. And also I really love it's looking kind of like stained glass we were talking about. Like it's just such
It's got like a stained glass kind of like glowy effect to it. I'm like obsessed with it. It's so good.
Yes.
So freaking good.
And yeah, we did get all the patterns released except the Hey Bud beanie. That one I am hoping to have released by next Friday as well.
It was just such a hectic thing, and honestly, I need to like learn how to do it.
I would not have had time to get it done. I just had enough time to do all the other patterns. And then the shawl that I was hoping to get done and block, you guys, I got most of the second to last section done. It's a little tangled up with yarns right now because we had to put it, I bound it off early so we could put it on the mannequin, but I still have to do a little bit of this color, the Scottish rose color at the end. I think I have to do a couple more rows of this pink as well, but it was Friday night.
Pretty.
I was exhausted. We just bought a bunch of rabbits, but this is the Mon Cherie shawl. It is done in our DK yarn base, squishy DK, and I did it in Outlander colors for this one. So this is Mo Creed, this is Bonnie Lass, and this is Scottish Rose. But yeah, and that's on Ravelry too. But
Perfect.
I'm really happy with how it looks.
I love it. I love the color.
And again, like I did not knit all of this. 99% of this was Baby Bee, our other sister, if you are new here. She was knitting this sample, but
she had to kind of take over because Baby Bee's busy with nursing school right now.
Yeah.
For clinicals. Oh,
are you trying to fight?
He tried to jump over on top of it.
Oh no, you can't.
And then the other one was like, no.
Oh, I can't do this one. Like,
it might be because that project is too big in it.
It's too big. I'm like trying to do it like Sunbee does.
Here, I'll hold it and you cinch it a little.
Oh, there we go. Little bit.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's really cute. Maybe a little pumpkin or something. I don't know.
It does.
Just adorable.
Tie it around like this.
Yeah, I've already started thinking about what project I'm going to do next. What pattern design I'm going to do. I took 2 Sasquatch skeins, and I think I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, I was going to show those, but since we're not going to have a color, because it's a color that was, like, out.
It was literally the last 2. I should have taken the 3rd.
But I want to talk about your squiggle cowl and that other yarn that you took. So, we talked about this last time. She hadn't bound it off yet, but it is bound off now. We have to do some more photos of it finished, too.
Yeah.
But this is the squiggle cowl, and it is so pretty, you guys. Like, it is so cozy. I wore it all day Sunday.
Well, it's so lightweight. Like,
I'm so glad you made it for me because it goes with my corduroy jacket perfectly. Like, it matches it perfectly. So, thank you so much. It is made with one of our texture packs that has our sponge sugar, which is brushed baby alpaca, and our Ziggy sock. So that's like a sock yarn that's got the thick and thin slub yarn. I also just ordered with Queen Bee a bunch of new texture bases and a bulky base and yeah, a beautiful bulky base, a bulky
is that a
thick
single?
and thin. It's not a single. It's a 3-ply. They had singles.
I don't prefer singles.
Okay, good, because I don't either.
I was hoping you wouldn't say singles. Singles take the color beautifully every time.
But single just does not.
They get pilly. It's kind of like you're working with roving, you know?
Yeah, no, this is a 3-ply merino. They had one that was one of the old Ashland Bay bases, and then they had the Will to Die For base, their original one. The Ashland Bay one had more twist to it, so it was more plump and squashy. And then the other one had a little bit more of a looser ply. I went with that one.
Yeah, because you want it a little bit lightweight.
It's more versatile. It has more drape to it. I didn't want it to be too
Yeah, well, it's like
springy.
you have Sasquatch and then you have Marshmallow, and Sasquatch is a little bit more drapey and everything, whereas the Marshmallow is very much like dense fabric, you know?
Yeah, and Marshmallow is so chunky. I feel like you could use that for a bulky half the time anyway.
Yeah, especially since it bulks up after you knit it.
No, so I'm super excited. And also I don't know if it's considered, I think it is considered a bulky or chunky boucle.
Ooh.
And then a non-wool yarn, which is alpaca cashmere silk.
I'm super stoked
Fingering
about that.
weights that we will be carrying for those who cannot wear wool but would like to wear something out of Bumblebee Acres
Honestly,
colors.
it's just for people that want something soft and luxurious.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and I also ordered a tweed fingering. So we will have a tweed fingering because these are all things that we've meant to buy and start carrying. We made a post yesterday on our stories because as soon as we got back from New York, which was a long,
It's a 2-day drive for us for
2-day
some reason.
drive.
Usually it's like a day and like a couple hours maybe.
Maps suggested we only go through Pennsylvania. When we go to New York, we go up through Buffalo and then like a little below Rochester, Syracuse, etc. We can also go through Pennsylvania, and we decided let's go through Pennsylvania because it is technically like a little bit shorter. The rest stops aren't as good, so we don't like taking that route when we're on our way in because we're usually in the evening time. But on the way out, when it's light out and you're going through the mountains, it's not as
really
bad.
pretty too, you know, Pennsylvania.
It is.
Until you're stuck in traffic for an extra what? We were in
4 or 5 hours of traffic in total. Like, it was so
like standstill
bad.
traffic basically.
For
like,
no reason. There
They'd
was
say road work ahead and then they'd have it as only one lane, but nobody would be out working.
And the truck drivers were awful because they would bottleneck you where like the merging, so you couldn't get ahead of them. And all the truck drivers, even though the roadwork sign said either 50, 55 or 60 because it's a 70 mile per hour road, the truck drivers would go down to 25, 35 miles an hour or just stop. And we couldn't figure out why.
Yeah, I don't know why they were stopping because there was
But-
nobody there. There was literally like no even vehicles or equipment there.
No,
it was
there
just like
wasn't.
cones.
It was just cones. It
or
was just
whatever,
cones
and
blocking
then-
out the road.
That would be it, you know, or maybe a sign.
So we stayed at a hotel on the way in and on the way out, and we had the stinky bunnies. in
Thank
the
you,
front of
Holiday
us.
Inn Express. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it was thankfully nice hotels. For a couple years after COVID, the hotels were sketchy, but it seems they've all gotten kind of their
There are ducks in order.
yeah.
In
So
line.
where's that skein that you took? Oh yeah, one of the texture packs. So these are going to be up in the update too. I think they're all one of a kind. I think I'm going to put them in this update.
I think you just should. I know
They're all one of a
Bex
kind.
and a few people in the Discord right now and on Patreon are really loving this Squiggle Cowl, and they're like,
I'm jealous
They
you
want
took that
these.
one. I'm gonna take one to make something, but I can't decide on the color. That one is so pretty, and you were saying you were thinking of, since they're all one of a kind, they don't have their recipe written down. But
I want to make this like an actual colorway is another reason I took it,
Yeah.
because it just looks so good, and sometimes that just happens, and I can actually pick out like what dyes I used, so
it is
you know.
literally so pretty. So
It's so pretty, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. I don't know if I'm gonna make another one of these or if I'm gonna make like a scarf version of this, or like an infinity scarf version. I was thinking like it might be kind of nice to do like,
you can brioche back and forth.
yeah, I know, but I was also thinking of doing like a slightly narrower tube and doing half the one side is like this side of the spun sugar on the outside, and then the other side of it is this, but it's still double thick like a tube, you know, and then just Kitchenering in the ends. But I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna do
You should
flat or I'm
also
gonna do
do a
round.
hat.
I know I should do a hat for this.
You should do a hat where you just alternate which one's on the outside, which one's on the inside.
True. Or a reversible one.
Yeah, you can do a reversible hat. Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Only problem with that yarn and a hat is that neither of those two yarns have a lot of bounce, so making, like, it doesn't have a lot of memory.
Yeah, so that gets kind of like
Brioche
drapey.
does, but
I don't know where my bag is. Oh, it's in there. But I had quite a bit left over.
yeah.
So I don't know if you could maybe make like a different sort of hat. That's maybe like a little bit more like.
You know what we should do? We should do a headband. One of those cute headbands.
That's
that
what
are
you were
really thick
thinking, and I was thinking like a
The
braid
episode.
hat. Like ear flap braid hat.
That would be cute. I don't know if it's got enough structure for it though. That's the only problem. Is like,
Oh,
doesn't
I'd have to
enough-
go a lot lower of a needle. Like this I did on purpose to be very airy and like light. Because
Yeah.
I kind of wanted something that was kind of like squishy on your neck, you know, when you have like tight collars and everything. But yeah, so we'll see.
They're checking on bunnies. They're like running
We'll
around.
see.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love it.
pretty. It's so pretty. I love this idea of doing 2 different textures instead of 2 different colors for brioche. That was genius. That was genius. Amazing. But, oh, what were we talking about? Oh, we made a couple of posts on our story yesterday about how we need more space. Because, so if you didn't see it, that's fine. But if you did, basically we used to live at a farm where we had, we were very fortunate to have about 3,000 square feet of office space inside of our pole barn. There were a lot of problems with that property and that farm and everything, but the business had so much room to grow and we weren't on top of each other. We had so much room and it was so much easier to organize. And when we moved here, we had to go down to a 700 square foot garage. And that's what we've been doing for the past 5 years. But our business has like tripled in growth in the last 5 years. So a lot of the things that we used to do, like a lot of wool stuff, a lot of spinning stuff, we just don't do anymore because we don't have the room for the carters or the wool to be stored or anything. Like all of our yarn bases we have all over the place, like in our detached garage and our attached garage.
It's just hectic. It's crazy. Like half the house is used for business stuff. You know?
But also living space at the same time. So there's business stuff everywhere, living stuff everywhere. There are currently, how many of us living in this house? Seven people in our house.
Occasionally
right now.
8.
And we do not have a very large house. We have a 2,200 square foot old farmhouse. So it's like not.
It feels like it's more than that for sure.
It's either 22 or 24. It could be 23.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely small. But yeah, so we're trying to think about what the best thing to do for
going forward. So we met with our USDA loan officer because that's how we got this house. Told us a bunch of complicated stuff and we don't know where to start or how to make it happen.
I know where to start.
Well, we have to get an architect first.
No. We don't necessarily need the architect first. I don't need an architect to tell me how I want my studio built. I think we should kind of come up with the plans for the studio and then have an architect go over it and make sure it makes sense. And it's doable. Because we go into our house and we're like, why did you do that?
You can't do it like that. You have to, you talk to an architect and you tell them how you want it done, but they have to do all their fancy measurements where the water and electric is going to go. They have to do all the plans for all of that. They do all the technical work for it.
Yeah, but people do that when they build their own house all the time.
Yes. You can do it yourself, but if you want to get funding, you have to have it done officially.
Well, no, you would eventually have it done officially, but you can start making your own idea first, so then when you give it to the architect, it goes by much quicker.
We already kind of have our idea.
Not the size of rooms.
Only problem is Queen Bee really wants natural lighting in the room. So I don't know, we would have to cut holes into the pole barn because we're thinking about putting it in the pole barn. That's the place that makes the most sense. The red barn is the cutest, but the red barn needs new siding and lighting. And
honestly, I felt like he made it much more complicated than it really is.
What do you mean?
I felt like he was making it more complex than it really has to be. Getting the plans and everything in order.
Yeah.
I see people online all the time. They literally build their own house out in the woods with plumbing and rooms and electric.
That's because they know how to do it themselves.
Well, I'm not saying we're going to build it ourselves.
Well, that's the thing. That's why we need to go through the more complicated route because we don't know how to build it ourselves. So we have to find somebody who can make the plans and give it to somebody who can find the people that can build it.
I don't think she understands what I'm saying, but it's okay.
I'm sorry. I don't.
It's okay.
Maybe I don't, but
It's okay. I just think we can start doing our own thing before you have the other people do it.
To get any grants or any loans, you have to have it all. You have to do it the most complicated way because otherwise they won't give you the money.
Well, yeah, you get everything sorted before you have to go and you have to get the architect or the, what are they called? The construction people. You kind of get your whole idea down on what you actually want done.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you have it all done at the same time. Those people.
Yeah.
I mean, most construction places, I think they usually have an architect in their midst if they're building houses.
Only
and stuff.
problem is that getting an architect to write up the plans, the official plans, cost about $2,000. Between $1,000 and $2,000.
Why?
Because being an architect pays money, and that's how it pays money, by charging people for all your schooling that you have to do. Because it's not, I mean, you can do it yourself, and you can do it however, you know, you want, and, you know, do it like that. But to get the funding, it's more complicated. You know, like, you can take the, like, oh, it's easy, you just put a line of water here, you do this, you do that.
Well, I wasn't going to worry about that. I was mostly worrying about the sizes of rooms and how much space we want and the layout of it, and then worrying about the people.
Yeah.
I mean, they can basically, you can seriously put plumbing, like, anywhere. Like, you call out somebody to put plumbing in to, like, a little thing you build, and they're like, okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't think it has
It's
to be,
just
like...
they won't give you funding unless you have it all written out in plans. That's what Thomas
Yeah, I understand
was
that.
telling us.
I understand that.
But anyway, yeah. Okay. Well,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyways, yeah, no,
That's a whole
it's
thing.
just, that's a lot. So I don't know if I have the time to figure it all out, or any of us have the time to figure it all out. And it's going to cost $100 a square foot, and that's not even putting, that's what they quote, like what he gave us, like, you know, what he's seeing people get, you know, is $100 a square foot for this sort of thing. And that means that doing another 3,000 square foot space is not an option. That would be more like, I don't know how much we could get. If we could get a grant, it would be amazing. I don't know how to write grants. I applied to a grant when we first moved here to do this sort of thing in the Red Barn when it wasn't as needing as much TLC as it needs now. And we got rejected for the grant based on I don't know what.
They don't give you a reason? So you can, like, get better? Like, what the heck? I hate when they do that.
But
Like,
they don't like to give a lot of grants to wool industry. They do a lot of food industry stuff, like farm grants, USDA. Wool is, like, not a big deal to them. They say, why are you growing wool on a small scale when people raise thousands of sheep and then ship it all to China to be processed?
like,
That's what the loan officer told us that they do. So it's rough. And I mean, yeah, so if you or anyone you know would like to pro bono do some architecture work or help give us some guidance, I would really appreciate it, because yeah,
there's a lot going on.
yes,
It's a little overwhelming for people that don't understand how it works, you know?
yeah, we don't, as you can tell, we don't really know. But yeah, I think that's like, so now we're just winterizing.
Yeah, we're winterizing the farm,
Yep.
which will probably have some more stuff for that because I have to shear goats.
Yeah,
We're gonna have the rabbit cages kind of done a little bit.
Yep.
In December, we have some sheep having lambs.
Oh yeah, we
I
have our
think.
mystery lambs coming. Oh, and we don't know who the parents are. Well, we'll know who the moms are. We won't know who the dads are.
Well, it's either father or son.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's another reason why we don't show sheep. We have to keep really good records.
Well,
not
you know,
that
what are
we
you supposed to
don't,
do when the
but-
sheep break out?
Oh my gosh, that little brat lamb of yours. Chewin, don't give me
Don't
that
talk
look.
about Jambo like that.
He is a bad teenager now. He doesn't even
He
let you snuggle him.
Only cares about having fun, okay? Because he is just a fun-loving sheep.
Come here.
He let me love him the other
Come
day.
here.
I was able to, like, feed him leaves and everything. It was very fun.
Oh, that's good. So he came for food. Typical boy. Oh,
Typical boy. Throwing shade.
don't say that about my jam.
Don't say that about my Jambo.
Okay, little chubby chips. Why are you causing nerves for your brother? You're
Oh, he likes to
tormenting
taunt him. He says, oh, guess who's running around to the deck and who isn't?
When we first brought
Take
them
that.
out, the roles were reversed, so maybe... Oh, he is so cute. He literally just sits here and talks to me. Hello. Yeah. You're a good bunny.
He's got a very fat nose.
He's got a very fat bunny body. But, yeah.
So that's about it.
It's beautiful here. It's fall. Unfortunately, the leaves are all starting to fall rather quickly. Stop twitching every time I pet you. You're fine. I'm not gonna hurt you. And I'm ordering some more toys for them.
Oh, good. They love their toys.
Yeah. It's been a few months since I ordered the other ones their toys, so now their toys are getting kind of roughed up. Oh, we have to build our new chicken coop. Well, it's not like a new coop, but it's like a bigger pen for them to run around in.
Yeah, like a chicken run.
Yeah. There's a run attached, but it's not very big, so we have to make a bigger run for the chickens. We have to move the one chicken in with the other chickens, but we're worried it's going to get beat up, so I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet.
We'll figure it out.
Shear goats, prepare for lambs, do shop updates, get advents out.
Yeah. It's busy season.
It's a very busy season.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you this, but we're also going to do a bunch of the one-of-a-kind minis for, you know, the little sets.
For what?
And we're going to do 50 different colors on Coquette and Squishy Sock for people who didn't get advents and want to do their own.
Yeah, good luck getting that done when we have none of the mini skein sets made for Advent dying. So I don't want to hear what you have planned for mini skeins right now. No.
We agreed to it.
I don't care. She wasn't the one sitting there for 6 hours yesterday making the little mini skein sets.
Yeah, but she did set up the entire shop, and I'm going to put a video of that in too because it looks so good. It's so full of yarn. It's crazy. Why do you have eye boogers so bad? Why do you have such bad eye booger there?
Little troublemaker.
Yeah,
Troublemaker rabbit.
You need to clean your eyes. Okay, I don't want to hear it from you. Hopefully the wind isn't super bad for you guys right now, but
I don't know.
okay, was there anything else we needed to talk about? I feel like this was such a chill,
It was a lot of chattering.
just so much chattering.
Just so much going on, you know? I think we're good, though. I think we got it all.
Like, you want to
Later we'll realize we forgot something, and then we'll just have to add it onto the next podcast.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, someone who cares.
Someone who cares. It is what it is. It is what
I'm so glad
it
I'm making
is.
soup today.
Are you making soup?
I'm making broccoli cheddar soup. Well, I don't think I'm using cheddar. I think I'm going to make Dutch cheese soup with broccoli.
It's not a really strong Dutch cheese, is it?
No?
Which cheese is it?
Why? What's your problem with cheese right now? A really strong cheese. She eats like sharp cheddar all the time. I don't know what's going on.
Why are you panting so hard?
It'll be a good cheese. I don't know which one yet.
This is a baby.
A baby rabbit?
This is a baby bunny.
It depends how much cheese I really need for the soup. I don't even know what recipe I'm gonna like do. I don't even know. Look at this little tiny mini leaf.
We have to clip their nails.
I know.
It's the Midwest goodbye time. I feel like we need to make an outro, like song, where it's like, it's time for the Midwest goodbye with.
Oh no, we're gonna stop it now. All right, bye.
Look at them in the beautiful. That's okay. Hello, little babies. Hello, little bears. Hi, little babies.
You guys would fit in the car.
Hi, little babies.
Babies, you're beautiful.
What kind are you? You have a nice butt.
Borderleister?
You have a nice butt.
Are you a borderleister? Looks like you're a borderleister. Oh yeah, well that would be the most.
Don't look so shocked. Everything's fine.
Oh no, got one.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What beautiful wool. What beautiful wool. Queen bee. Hi. You guys want to say hello to the YouTube?
Hi.
Hi. We are enjoying the Friday of... Oh, yeah, there's...
The moss.
You want to see the moss? Very, very core. We are walking around, seeing all kinds of stuff, purchasing things, and everything before the festival starts on Saturday, because hopefully we won't be able to get around. Oh, Hello. 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 You're beautiful. Are you ready for the show? You're gonna win. Oh, you. That's how my puppy Ralphie lays. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna win too. You guys are gonna win first place together. First place. Hi. Hi. You have beautiful big eyes like a Disney princess. You look like a princess. Oh, what a lovely thing. Hi, you're lovely. You're lovely. Hey, are you making friends with that sheep?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's chunky.
Oh, I would like to get one like
Hello,
this.
little boy.
What a beautiful face.
Yeah, hello. Hello to you too. You're very cute. Good luck at the show. I hope you win. I hope you win. I hope you get cookies after. These are Romneys? Oh. Oh, you're stretching? Wow. Look at that little head. Oh, wow. You're getting up too? You're beautiful. Hello, you're beautiful. Is your name on your ear? Is your name on your ear? Christine? Is your name? Is your name Christine, little baby? You're beautiful. Christine? Is that you? You're a good sheep. You're gonna win the show for sure. Yeah. Enjoy your vacation here. Enjoy your vacation. Hello, are you a little cashmere goat? Nice bells. Beautiful bells.
It's like a reindeer, but a goat.
Ooh. Well, that's what they do up in the mountains. Hi, are you a baby? You're a little baby?
No, you can't.
Little baby goat? Hi, little goat. Goats are so funny. They are not afraid of anything. Goats. Uh-oh, getting ready to spit at ya. Don't be spitting. Don't be spitting. Don't you be spitting at.
Thank you for Cass. Thank you for Cass. You smell bunny on me? I know way, Yama friend.
Yeah, I love Llama. I love Yama. You're beautiful. What beautiful. Yeah, you have good weekend. Enjoy your parade. Enjoy the parade, beautifuls. Shopify? I hate Shopify. It is so beautiful. Look at that. Ignore my shaky hand.
Can we get like white? How? I forget how that works.
You're beautiful.
What are they? What do you say?
Birdware?
Remember that one thing we used to wear? Like, I think it was Twitter. They used to have a thing, the British Fund. They raise them mostly for meat because nobody ever wants to use the wool. It's kind of rougher.
What's the...
Can I fill you? No? You say no, not allowed. That's what those beautiful systems.
Yeah, they do, and they're really cute. Yeah, you're very cute, little baby doll. They're cute.
Might just be. I want to take a.
Garlic bread.
Oh, see, this is nice and cozy. This is nice and too cold outside.
The video. Yay, we're ready. There's a line.
There's a massive line.
It's scary. Look at the beautiful tree. The beautiful trees.
and Wool video. Hello?
Hi.
Who's back there?
After sheep and wool video?
Yeah, because, well, I make it for after.
What do you mean? You post it later?
Well,
The
yeah.
beginning video?
Well, I'm going to put a total...
Are we having a vlog? Huh?
It's a vlog.
I'm just
This
playing.
is our vlog.
I'm just playing.
Look at this. This is horrid. This is the reality of Jabbits. Hello, hello. I'm sorry you're in such a small house until we get to the farm. Hello, Glorfindel. Oh, Glorfindel, you're so beautiful, honey. We woke up this morning and the brothers, they had moved into Glorfindel's house and he was very upset. Hello, little sweetie. Hello, little darlings. Hello, little rotten rabbit. Are you eating? Are you eating? You're very happy. You're very happy.
Take video with me. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look, we also kind of matched.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Look how beautiful they are.
All right, you guys. They opened the gates. People are coming. People are running. It's wild. It's wild. It's sheep and wool. It is sheep and wool. You guys see this? Whoa. Thank you for coming out to everybody. I also want to get that crowd going up the hill. Yep, there's a lot of people. Wow, look at this, you guys. There are so many people.
And a good show.
Have fun. Are you making puppies? I'm filming you real quick.
No.
Yeah. Hello, smile, Miss Barista. Ah, the bee barista.
Oh, that's so funny.
Little bunny, sweet nose bunny. Hello, little bunny. She hiding back there. She tired of this already. She want to go home.
Me take picture of you, Dad.
Yeah, you do great job.
Yes. So, it's just what I do is I, watch the people I watch my friends and I'm like, how can I care for you?
Yeah, and I'm totally, don't bother me at all. Yeah. Because every time we talk, I'm like, she's got big sister. The fluffy legs
Oh, she likes her
fluffy
hair.
head.
What a nice bunny.
She's much more energetic now.
Oh, hello.
Sarah, I'm bringing your purse.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, 1-4. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
It is pack up time at New York Sheep and Wool. A bunny is getting her hair trimmed. The yarn is getting packed up. Oh my goodness. Now we have to just bring it home. Roby! Mimi!
Someone.
Nice little video. And it's such bad lighting, but Here for it. That sounds crazy, but we do. Bunnies, we're home. Bunnies. Bunnies. We're home, little bunnies. Are you guys okay in here? Are you enjoying your meal? Hello, little bunny. Hello, little baby. Jimmy, shush up.
What do you got here? Because it can be a good sleep.
Bruh.
You got that.
Not the time to get a leak.
Dutchie, you want to go on deck? Go on. Wait, Dutch, are you so cute? Oh, you see kitty cat? Uh-oh. Speaking of working all day, Queen Bee, hello Ralphie, absolutely rock and rolled it. She unloaded the trailer and the shop is stocked. It is stocked, my friends. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, coming soon, coming soon.